Been 7 days, a whole week I haven't uploaded. I'm sorry guys, it's been a long journey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're back again, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy King Kill, back at it again with another video. I'm here with my little bro. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Long time no see. How y'all doing? Comment down below. Tell me how your day's going. You know what I'm saying? Your boy cares. Your boy loves y'all. So, hey, before we get into talking about this battle, before we get to talking about this fight, I just want to say, please like,
comment,
subscribe,
notification bell, so you get notified when all the
you might. One from the Marvel Universe. What's his name?
Venom.
And we have one from Soul Eater. What's his name?
Her name, I'm pretty sure it's her.
Nah, it's Crona. I'm pretty sure he's a god.
No, isn't it someone who starts with an E?
You don't know Bro, I know Soul Eater. Bro. So guys, today we have a Venom versus Crona video. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Crona. You know what I'm saying? I'm an anime fan. Anime really be beating every single thing else. Like they just be making everybody OP, bro. Someone will breathe and destroy a freaking universe. So a man like Goku and Beerus clash and planets just destroy. Like what? Who's touching that? A bald man like Saitama, bro, who is called Cape Baldy fam, is killing monsters, destroying planets just from diving, bro. Nah, bro. We gotta support Chrono, my boy. Chrono, you know what I'm saying? So, who you going for?
I have to choose Venom since I've never actually watched Soul Eater because I thought it would be scary, so I just didn't watch it since, you know, Soul Eater, I do not want to watch it.
Alright, so
Wait, is Soul Eater scary?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
So let's hop into this and not waste any more time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for getting us to 170 subscribers. Yeah. Please do not forget to share with your friends and family. It's okay. Don't forget to share to your friends and family and help us out. Let us grow this channel. Thank you guys for the subscribers and let's increase it. Let's hop into this in 3, 2, 1.
It's always nice to have a best friend attached to your hip, like me and my shotgun leg.
But these two take their friends even further than that.
Venom, the lethal symbiote and Spider-Man's best frenemy.
And Crona, the deadly demon sword from Soul Eater.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Definitely Crona, bro.
At the beginning of time, in the faraway reaches of space, the Clintar rose from a living darkness. One of these amorphous symbiotes was Venom.
Who was a freaking loser? Hey, don't look at me, all the goop aliens were saying it. So they kicked the poor slime ball straight off the planet.
In its exile, the symbiote underwent a number of misadventures which firmly shaped its personality. It bonded to a heroic Kree soldier rescuing refugees, a violent monster who committed genocide, and apparently Deadpool.
Damn, no wonder Venom's so messed up in the head.
Eventually, the symbiote was discovered by Peter Parker, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It gave him a pretty slick black suit and awesome new powers. But after finding out it was a confused, raging psychopathic alien, Pete decided to exercise it with the power of Christian Rock.
A wise decision, although ill-timed, as this event would cause the symbiote to finally meet its greatest partner, Edward Brock.
Eddie was a journalist with the unluckiest backstory ever. While trying to uncover the identity of a serial killer, he blamed the wrong guy. The same day he published his article, Spidey caught the real killer, who lived right next door to the dude Eddie blamed.
Long story short, Eddie was fired from his job, divorced by his wife, and disowned by his father.
Who already blamed Eddie for his wife dying in childbirth.
On top of all of that, Eddie learned he developed adrenal cancer, with
I
only a
didn't
few
even
months
watch
left
the
to
movie,
live.
Bro. I should have
Man,
watched the movie.
and I thought 2020 was rough. I almost don't blame him for becoming a supervillain.
With all hope lost, he begged God to take it all away, and got an answer. The symbiote.
Just like Captain Planet, with their powers combined, these two losers became a super loser. Well, no, they actually became a horrifying monster with all of Spider-Man's powers and then some.
Their mutual hatred of Spider-Man caused the symbiote to bond to Eddie like no host ever before. They were perfect, a terror in the night, an unstoppable demon. They were Venom.
It even cured Eddie's cancer.
Sort of, it's complicated.
Apart from Spider-Man's webbing and web-crawling powers, Venom can use shape-shifting to mold his body into cool doodads. Swords, shields, tendrils, worm monster things, even wings. Yeah, imagine seeing this guy flying outside your window at night. Well, good luck sleeping ever again.
Venom can camouflage his entire body, heal severe wounds like impalement and lost limbs, see all around him at once, and psychically project emotions onto others.
Normally, this just makes people feel sorry for themselves, like Wiz on Tinder. But one time he convinced a bunch of other symbiotes that life was meaningless and they
He ain't
killed
getting no
themselves.
slice.
Shit, that's dark.
If desperate, the symbiote can even invade the bodies of others and make them burst from inside out.
Gross and awesome. But if he doesn't want to pop them like a fun balloon, he can just take over their body like a creepy puppet master.
While attached to a victim, Venom can control them by fusing the symbiote to their nervous system, specifically the
I haven't heard
brainstem
no
and
TNT,
frontal lobes.
bruh.
Fighting off this
I
mind
haven't heard
control
no
is extremely
Tetraton.
difficult unless you
No
have powers that can
Tetraton.
directly counter it, such as another
You know what I'm
symbiote.
saying?
Oh god, aliens, tentacles, and mind control? Are we sure this episode is rated E for everyone, or do we need to start blurring stuff?
Don't worry, aside from being a horrible mass murderer, Venom's stories are completely wholesome.
Right.
Venom proved a dangerous thorn in Spider-Man's side and frequently ruined his life, even taking a page out of my favorite book, The Most Dangerous Game, and hunting him on a private island.
Yeah, he was the coolest rival ever, but over the years, things kinda calmed down a bit. They even teamed up every so often.
See, even with so much anger, Eddie had a legitimate desire to protect others. As a teenager stealing his dad's car, he accidentally ran over and killed a child. Despite his desire to confess, his father forced him to plead innocent and rigged the jury. The guilt has weighed him down ever since. So while Venom does have a hunger for human brains, he'd rather eat the face off a criminal than an innocent person.
Venom's as tough as they come. He's survived Ghost Rider's penance stare. He's strong enough to toss a tank hundreds of feet up, and fast enough to take down Spidey 2099, who once caught Mjolnir while it was moving 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Although Venom does not possess the spider sense that allows Parker to react in microseconds, he can still keep up with all the usual Spidey gallery. Plus, while symbiotes have a severe weakness to high-pitched sound and heat, he's developed resistances to them.
Like when he took this giant explosion, or when he survived a sonic scream from some mutant gremlins that shattered all glass within 10 miles.
While he may be tougher to take down than most other symbiotes, Venom never fully overcame his weaknesses. However, his symbiotic genes provide far more help than harm. This includes traits and memories from
know
other
what?
hosts like Scorpion and Flash Thompson.
Wait. Bullets are a genetic trait? How do I pass that down?
Venom would certainly need a lot of firepower to survive an encounter with the symbiote god.
Oh, geez, here we go.
At first, the Clintar symbiotes were seen as a peaceful people, but turns out they were actually living weapons forged by the primordial deity Null in an attempt to conquer the universe.
And I bet next up, Marvel decides they're magic maple
Bro,
syrup
how
people
much-
from Asgardian
how much
IHOP.
comics
But
are
okay,
there?
cosmic sludge made by alien Satan.
Like, who are
Let's
people-
go with that.
I've never heard
Despite
someone
it
who
all,
just says, "I
Eddie
read
and the
comics."
symbiote have proven they're
I
far
think
more than the
back in
dark
the days,
legacy the
bro,
Clintar
people
were
used to
intended
read
for.
comics.
They've even gained the respect of
You
the
read comics?
Avengers and eventually considered Spider-Man
Yeah, that's what
a
I
friend.
said, Venom.
Sort of. It's complicated.
Eddie really is the best pal Venom could have found. And let's be real, he just looks freaking badass.
See us everywhere, even in your nightmares.
In ancient times, a demonic being known as the Kishin ravaged humanity, nearly driving all mankind into the depths of madness. This monster could only be defeated and sealed away by the god of death.
So, why is the literal god of death so goofy looking? You ever seen Death Note? Hell, even Thanos' girlfriend is scarier than this clown.
If you are unfamiliar with the world of Soul Eater, prepare yourself. It's different.
Well, not wanting a return of the apocalypse, Death and his oven mitts founded a school, Death Academy.
Here, warriors called Meisters would train to fight evil using the power of their souls.
They even got neat demon weapons that doubled as people. Together, they learned courage, chivalry, unbreakable friendship.
How do you
know,
call
all that
for
anime
those,
crap.
Crona Gorgon was not one of these students.
Buckle up, it's all Gloomsville from here. Deal with it.
I don't think I know how to deal with this situation.
Throughout their childhood, Crona was abused by their mother, Medusa, a witch obsessed with the legendary Kishin.
You can see where this is going. Anime Uma Thurman was such a fangirl she figured, hey, why don't I make my own Kishin? So she used her child as a guinea pig in a bunch of crazy experiments. You know, it kind of sounds like something you do, Wiz.
Don't be silly,
Wow.
I only use actual
Anime
guinea
be
pigs.
making-
Part of
well,
Medusa's
there-
great
there are evil
experiment
people
included
like that,
bonding
though.
Crona to a weapon,
Man
much like the Meisters of
experimented on
Death
her
Academy.
daughter. Y'all
However,
don't experiment
joining
on
with
nobody, bro.
Ragnarok was
That's
a
crazy.
bit more literal.
Ragnarok used to be your run-of-the-mill transforming weapon person until Medusa melted him alive in black blood.
Black blood being another experiment of hers. Crona's own blood is, in fact, this same black blood, which they can remotely control. It can be used to heal wounds and even harden as a sort of internal armor.
Cooking rags in black blood turned him into a brand new weapon that was literally poured into Crona's bloodstream.
From that point on, Crona and Ragnarok were two halves of the same person. The meek and tortured child firmly attached to their loud and brazen weapon.
And Raggy has that black blood control too, and can yank poor Crona around like a puppet. They can use black blood to create wings, thorny vines, all kinds of weapons, and big-ass needles. Ugh. I hate needles.
Yeah,
What's
Crona's
up with that
definitely
mouth when he
gonna
transforms into a sword?
What?
That thing's messed up.
Like the Meisters, Crona can wield their own soul in combat, amplified by Ragnarok as a technique called screen resonance. Think of it like hooking an electric guitar up to an amp, though more akin to a screeching banshee on LSD.
I didn't know you
Oh,
played.
yeah, she's winning.
I don't.
Yeah, she's winning. Oh, crap. Why is she
It's
never technique
incredibly
that's
powerful,
screaming?
causing internal damage to foes and making Ragnarok vibrate to increase his cutting power. Hey, are you okay?
What?
With this weapon at their side, Crona set out on a quest to become a Kishin, which required quite a lot of homicide.
Yeah, Ragnarok can absorb the souls of dead people, and supposedly enough
They be
souls will
looking
turn
so
Crona
weird
into the
in this
Kishin.
art, bro.
So they went around slaughtering hundreds of people.
Despite their name, Death Academy wasn't exactly a fan, particularly their star student, Maka Alburn.
Don't worry, she and Crona ended up becoming good friends. Until they weren't. Sort of. It's complicated.
As a pawn in Medusa's mission, Crona gained several levels of new potential, notably after gaining or absorbing the powers of the monstrous Black Clown, the demon tool Brew, and even Ashura, the original Kishin.
All of which increased Crona's abilities, especially the black blood. Now Crona could turn their entire body into goop, and the
Damn.
slightest touch could inflict madness. That's madness with a capital M, by the way.
This madness is a corruptive effect that causes targeted variants of
Yeah,
delusion
bro.
or obsession,
A man like
often
Thing-
spread
a
as
man
a
like- what's his
wavelength.
name?
The wavelength of Crona's mad blood
Only makes you
specifically
feel
causes
hopeless.
violent psychosis.
Crona may be a pawn, but they're a badass. They can cut through a whole ghost ship, cover the moon with sound waves, open the moon's mouth? What the hell is wrong with that moon?
Crona and Ragnarok have held their own against multiple Death Academy students, including Maka, Death the Kid, and Black Star.
Sometimes all at once.
Kid once flew from Nevada to Egypt in less than a minute, and Black Star is even faster. He's dodged lasers and been tracked moving over 20 kilometers in 6 microseconds while approaching Baba Yaga
Black
Castle.
Star. I
And
remember
Crona's
Black
been
Star.
able to make enough
It's been
mad
long
blood
since
to
I've
crush
watched
a
this, so
whole
hey,
goddamn
I might not
Ukrainian
get as
city.
hyped for it
While
because
this
I don't
city
remember
isn't
it as
named,
much.
we can use a similar metropolitan area in
you
Ukraine,
feel me?
Kiev, for instance. With this in mind, Crona must have created over 9 trillion tons of black blood, enough to fill over 6
Yo, you know
billion
what? People
Olympic
always
swimming
leave this
pools.
out of
But
their top
Crona's a
10.
big leap from
I mean, top
Invincible.
100.
They've had their shit kicked in plenty of
I be
times,
forgetting
and their
about
hardened
this
black
anime,
blood
bro.
can only block so much.
Even then, Medusa's plan ultimately succeeded. After years of scheming, Crona absorbed the power of Ashura and became a Kishin.
Well, more like Kishin absorbed Crona, but close enough.
But with the power of friendship, Crona ironically wound up defeating the Kishin once and for all. Despite their life being nothing but destruction, Crona was the one who ultimately saved the world.
With an added side effect of a new madness wavelength that made everyone obsessed with boobs. Truly a positive effect on people everywhere.
Just give up. I'm tired of trying to figure out how to deal with you.
Damn.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But
Yeah, it's
first,
over.
instead of chewing on brains
It's
and
over
souls,
before it even
how about
started.
chewing on blue?
Bruh, so this battle won't even be like 4 minutes. It's gonna be quick. Damn.
Hello? I want to be alone.
Hey, pay attention, you turd. Aha, lucky day. 2 brains for the price of 1.
I don't think I can handle this right now.
Nah, look at how he's holding Venom, bro. Bro, Venom is dead.
It's ours. Dinner time.
Screech!
Why did he not? Why did Damn! Venom isn't doing nothing. Yeah, bro, that's a stand.
We are the ones hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
Nah, why is Venom basically the same Venom? That boy back green.
Your blood.
I know. It's black.
Wake up, stupid! We are the darkness. We are your nightmare. We are Venom.
I hate you.
Man, these symbiotes really need to stop picking fights with pink-haired anime characters. They're f***ing crazy.
Venom was certainly a
bro.
tricky opponent. His
What I've
shape-shifting
been
camouflage
telling you,
and
bro.
multitude of weapons
Pink-haired
kept Crona
anime
on guard.
characters, Nazis
Unfortunately,
included.
Venom lacked the power needed to keep up a prolonged fight.
Yeah, Crona matching Black Star's speed makes for a pretty clear difference. Crona could reach Mach 9,000, while Venom only topped out around Mach 2,000.
And while Venom has shown incredible physical strength that puts Spider-Man to shame, he could never compete with 9 trillion tons of mad blood.
Which, by the way, that precise control of the black blood totally meant Crona could push out any of Venom's attempt at being a puppeteer.
And Crona's shown
Venom
even greater
got
feats of
whoa.
strength as well. Assuming all
got
of the
baby
moon's
boys, fam.
teeth are similar in size and stone, opening this jaw is equivalent to lifting over 10,000 tons.
Of course, the final nail in Eddie's coffin was the fact that half of Crona's arsenal was sound-based, basically Venom's kryptonite.
Somewhat. Recall that Venom did gain a notable resistance to sound attacks, so we needed to determine if Crona's sonic waves were great enough to effectively harm him.
You know those gremlins who shattered every window in 10 miles with a screech attack? The symbiote barely survived it, so that's a good high end to look at.
It takes at least 100 decibels to shatter glass normally. To cover that much distance, the combined sonic blast must have equaled about 244 decibels. In contrast, in order to engulf the moon, Crona's sonic waves must have reached over 275 decibels.
And yes, that's considering the weird size and shape of the moon. Ugh, just look at that freaky thing.
Sure, 275 doesn't seem that much more than 244, but decibels increase on a logarithmic rate. This means Crona's sound attack was
No one
actually
is
over 1,000 times
understanding a lot
stronger.
more-
Vinny for
Whatever.
sure wasn't surviving that.
Eddie and the
You know what I
symbiote
mean?
held their own with versatility, but Crona and Ragnarok had them beat in destructive power, blistering speed, and an arsenal that could take advantage of Venom's key weakness.
Looks like Venom just got Ragnaroked.
The winner is Crona.
Congratulations. Congrats, Crona.
Wow,
I
didn't-
expected as much
The only
from my
reason-
enemy homies.
I switched it instantly when I realized, oh, boom, she has a sound-based attack. Yeah, she definitely won.
Yeah, she won. She beat the crap out of him.
Like it's like,
She
yeah,
completely
like, it's
pooped
like
him
I didn't watch Soul Eater, so I'm like, what could they do?
Yeah, I just don't vote against anime characters.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like, with sound powers? You have sound power? Okay, yeah.
Like, bro,
Bravo,
it's
you
over,
just won.
fam.
Like I'm like, when you cover the moon with the sound power? Yeah, bravo, you won.
Yeah, so it's almost 26, bro. Damn, we gotta go. So I hope y'all enjoyed that reaction, that quick reaction. Well, not quick. But I hope y'all enjoyed our reaction. Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment,
Subscribe
and hit that notification bell.
so you get notified when all of our new videos go. I'm trying to break it down.
And that's it for the video, guys. I'm out. Kaka. Peace. You dig?